You need to settle down. You need to feel all of your emotions. You need to be there with you. And that means all of you, even the part of yourself that your mind doesn't like, that you don't feel comfortable to be with. So that's why it's a really interesting exercise, and that's why it's my favorite of all, and that's why it is the key to a happy, peaceful, successful life. So before we start, to get us into the right mindset, it is all about mindset, always. How about we draw a card? Well, I will, but you'll be there, so it's almost like we'll draw the card together. And we just, let the inspiration come through us, let the life come through us. It's just a moment to be, so stop thinking, stop overthinking, stop trying to make sense to things. It will make sense eventually. You don't have to try too hard. You don't have to be there too hard. You don't access the state of being by thinking about it. You access the state of being just by being, which means breathing. It's what meditation is all about, what the yoga is all about. It's just being present to your body. Yes, that's a good start. It's maybe the easiest start. Oh, this is the card that popped to my eyes, that drew my attention. I'm reading it to you. I am worth loving. Oh, you got it backward, but anyway, I am worth loving. And behind its written, a powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. Say it as many times as you want, just let the words sink in. If you need to make some change to the sentence to feel it more, please do. It is your mantra for today's session. It is what we'll be working on. We are all worth loving because we are just love. We are just human being on this earth. And that's all it is about. I think because the world has changed so much, we have to change, and we have already changed as well. We can't stay with a closed mind. It doesn't work anymore. We are too many on the planet to not be tolerant and patient and to accept other people's opinions. We simply can't. And by simply being present to yourself, you already access that state of mind where actually you don't care. You don't care what somebody else is thinking, either about yourself or about himself or about anything else. You just don't care. You just access that state of mind where you can just be and simply being with yourself, spending time with yourself, embodying yourself, and being in presence of other people without feeling the need of convincing them or of pleasing them. These are the two energies that comes back quite frequently to me. And because of that, we can all have interpersonal relationships that are healthy and, if I may say, sustainable as well. So I don't know about you, but if you've ever tried meditations or any sort of conscious activities that flourish nowadays, so you might have come across one of them, whatever that is, you already felt this feeling of being, of simply being. It's hard to put in words, but if I try, for me, it will feel like I am safe, I am relaxed, I am peaceful, I feel connected to everything else on earth, I feel supported, I feel like I'm not alone, I feel like I don't have to fight anymore, I can just be there and that's enough. I don't have to do anything, I just have to be all things, be me, mainly. And this is how I will put it in words, but you might have yours too. So why not trying together a short meditation, just a semi-meditation, where we will connect to ourselves and we will put in words how it feels to be connected. Alright? Let's do this. So I'm going to put a little song behind us so we have a nice atmosphere. And which one am I choosing today? I think I'm going for this one. No, not that one. This one. Okay, brilliant. We've got it. Can you hear it? Hopefully it's just the right level of sound so you can hear it, but it doesn't cover my voice. Alright. Begin to sit comfortably on your chair, wherever you are. If you're driving, just be safe. And cross your legs. Both feet flat on the ground or on your shoes. Hands either like this on your lap or both open on your knees. Choose the one that feels the most comfortable to you today. You can just sit back and feel the back of your chair supporting your spine. And close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, you feel that already something's happening. You've already surrendered. You've already let go of something. You already relaxed a little bit. Even slightly, you can feel that something changed in you, within you. And this is a start. This is only the start. This is the same feeling we'll be chasing all along that meditation. So pay attention to what you feel all along. And as you breathe in and as you breathe out, you just feel more and more settled on your chair, in your seated position. You just feel that everything is settling down. Everything is just releasing. You are releasing any tension that you had and you never realized, on your shoulders, on your neck, on your legs. You can feel your hands and even your face relax. Everything is becoming soft. You let go of everything that doesn't serve you now. You let go of everything that is not you now. And you let go of everything that you don't want. And you just go back to this feeling of safety within you, inside of you. There is a feeling that you felt before of safety, of deep understanding. Once in your life you felt understood, you felt safe. You felt content. You felt free even, maybe. Just let this feeling come through your body. Become one with this feeling. Just go back to that feeling. Be there. Embody that feeling. Feel how it's good to feel good. As I read the book Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein, she said those words: it is good to feel good. So just feel good and appreciate this feeling. And you keep breathing through your nose. And you feel that you can release your neck even more. You can feel that something is supporting the back of your head. And that helps you surrender the tension you have on your spine, on your neck. You can just release it because something is already doing the job for you. You can just let it go. And let your spine lengthen and feel your head so light. Light, light, light. And you are just there. And you still feel safe and happy and content and understood. And as you bathe in those feelings, as you sink in this feeling, as you soak it up, you can go even deeper in your meditation. You can even go deeper, embrace who you are. You can go back to yourself. It could take form of your inner child. It could be you as a teenager. It could be you as a young adult. It could be also an old version of you. To you at 80 years old, maybe. Who knows? There is the source of you that you can access now. Because you're safe, and because it is right and it is good to be in your presence, to be in your vibes, to be in your own energy, to be in your own power. It is good and it is safe, and you can be there and you can be with you because you're worth it. Remember, you are worth loving. And you are willing to let the love in. Let the love in. Feel this huge energy of love coming to you as you embrace who you are, as you hug this little child of you, this inner child. As you become one and you realign with who you are, you're not separate from it anymore. You've been separate for maybe months, years, decades, who knows. But right now, you are aligned and you are one. And you can feel that something within you is telling you that you won't let this happen again. You won't let the world separate you from yourself. And you won't even let yourself separate you from your inner self. You will remain with yourself all the time because this is you and this feels so good. You can feel that it is good for your body, it is good for your mind, it is nourishing, nurturing your soul and your body at the same time. It is healthy and it is the best thing you've ever felt. Because loving yourself is the key to unlock so many situations. And now it's the time for you to honor that feeling and to honor who you are. So right now, grab a paper, a notebook, and a pen. And just write down how it feels to be there with you. What's the feeling that you get from that meeting? You're meeting with yourself. How does it feel? Let the words come to you. Don't overthinking. Stay in the feeling. Stay in the moment. Stay with me. Don't use your mind. Just let the words come. Let the words come. You know how it feels. You just need to connect to that feeling. The feeling is telling you. You can use words to describe it, colors, you can draw it, whatever, in any way you want to express it, to remember it, to anchor it. And you will take a few more minutes to stay into that vibe, to stay into that energy, to just enjoy being there, to just enjoy feeling good, feeling the safety, to enjoy being and loving. These will be the 2 words for today: love and be. Right now, you are. You deeply are. And this feels good. because nothing else matters when you are. And when you are, you can achieve and realize your wildest dream, because you are. And your dreams, when you are always aligned and always possible. It's time for all of us to stop living a life, a mind-led life, and instead make it work with the inner self, the soul, the spirit, however you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Just this feeling that you are experiencing right now, this is the feeling you want to make work with the mind. If you make them work both together, everything and anything is possible. And life would be so enjoyable and so peaceful. And you will feel like you've reached your destination and you don't have to fight anymore, because the whole time the goal has been just to be with you, to just be. You just have to be. And these are all ideas that are hard to grasp with the mind, because it doesn't entirely make sense. But if you let go of the mind and enter this meditation mindset, where you can just feel it, you can feel that there is a truth that you always knew behind those words. There is something that you know to be true. There is something that you know is essential. You know deep down that these explain life so well. And you don't have to justify it. Feeling it is enough. We just need to step out of what our world has taught us. We don't always have to prove anything and everything the same way. Something can be proven just by feeling it. We don't always need a strategy and mathematics to explain it. The most famous mathematicians were often also poets, because they knew something else was behind it. It wasn't just about numbers, it was about more than that. And this is what you can access now, and this is what will unlock, will bring solution to whatever you're going through right now. Stop fighting it, surrender to it, let it go. Most of the time, the answer to our problem is not to fix it. It's actually not to find an answer, it's to just let go of the problem. Let go of it, let go of the need of fixing it. You are worth loving. I am worth loving. And I am willing to let the love in. Stay a few more seconds connected and aligned with you, your eyes closed. And whenever you feel ready, you can just take a deep breath and go back to the room, go back to where you are now, open your eyes. There are many ways to access, to go back to that feeling, to go back to who you are. You can just find yours, and you can also use different means. It depends how you feel that day. So among other things, the different way to access you, or to access that feeling of well-being, are the meditation, of course, a conscious activity, whether it is yoga, cooking, gardening, walking, anything that you can do physically and that is slowing you down, well, and shutting down your mind and make you go back to your feeling, make you go back to your inner wisdom, to your inner self. You know that feeling? Yeah. And then there is mantra or affirmation. If the word mantra is not for you, you can call it affirmations. And you can pick affirmations from books or from cards. This is the deck of cards I used. Her Thoughts card from Louise Hay. I love it. They're beautiful. They're really amazing. So you might be inspired by a book that you read. Just, when you read a sentence or a word that is triggering, but in a good way, this feeling that you felt during that meditation, this feeling of well-being, of deep, deep, deep well-being, this feeling of being so happy, but happy in such a good way, happy, more like contentment and peace. You feel that everything's easy, peaceful, and abundant. Everything's just there, and you don't have to fight, and there is no need to fight, and you can just be. All of these feelings that we've had during that meditation moment. So you can either pick sentences and affirmations from books, self-development books, cards, anything, or you can write yours. And I find that writing mine is the most powerful one, because I truly believe in what I wrote, so I can easily connect to those words. They're not written by somebody else, even though some words actually are powerful to me, even written by somebody else. So you can just make your own mixture here. And I suggest, as an exercise, you already wrote something during the meditation or draw something, but now if you want to, you can use your mind, because the mind is a tool and it doesn't have to be considered so badly. It's a great thing. Even the ego is a great thing, but that's another topic. We'll talk about it another time. Use your mind and use your feeling to go back to what you felt, to go back to this sensation of alignment and connection and presence and being, and then use your mind to write the perfect sentence for you, to write the perfect affirmation that represent the feeling of well-being that you want to access every day. So just in a few words, usually the simpler it is, the better. Just write it down. Mine at the minute is: life is easy, peaceful, and abundant to me. When I pronounce or read those words, I just feel instantly better.